Hello everybody and welcome to our Forever Living business presentation by Global Diamond. Altogether we've got four lovely ladies who for the next 35 minutes are going to tell you all you need to know about Forever Living and what Forever Living can do for you. Let me introduce myself. My name is Elaine Collins and my story is I joined Forever at the end of September 2014. I'm actually a qualified primary school teacher and I work full-time and part-time since I had my three children. However, with my children's constant demands and after-school activities and actually working more days than I really wanted to, I was absolutely exhausted. And I decided for the first time I was going to stop teaching and be a stay-at-home mum. And that was in June 2014. Now, on return from the summer, I decided I needed to do a cleanse because I was slightly overweight and I did the Clean 9. And do you know what? I was amazed at the energy and I lost 3.5 kg and even better, my husband lost 4.5 kg. So after that, I decided to help my friend Karen, who you will hear from later, to sell this Clean 9. I didn't actually think I would be able to sell one, but I thought, well, I've got nothing to lose. I'll give it a go. And 3 months later, I became manager. And now, after 9 months, I'm what's called a senior manager, and I've got 30 people in my team. And I'm so enjoying working Forever. I'm actually achieving the incentives, such as Car Plan, which are available once you become manager. So basically, I've not looked back. Now, let me tell you about who Forever Living is. So let me get to the next slide. Nope, it's not moving. There we go. Who are we? So Forever Living was founded in the USA by a man called Rex Morn. Now Rex, he's quite old now and his son's helping him and he's still on the senior management team and board today. They were all very experienced and where we are today is due to them and it's their vision that's made the company have a turnover of $2.6 billion a year. Now, the company also has assets of 1.5 billion, and they're mostly in buildings. And I love talking about the South Fork. If you've seen Dallas, South Fork, that lovely building, we actually own that, and there's lots of aloe fields around it. And that building is debt-free, as all the buildings are. They've got no mortgages. So basically what I'm saying is if that you work really hard for your bonus and your incentives, you will receive them. Now, Forever Living is operating in over 155 countries. So that gives you a license to build your business in any of those countries from day one if you have a friend there, or even if you've got a friend of a friend in that country. And our Global Diamond team, it covers all 5 continents, and we're really proud of that. Nothing beats getting a check or a wire transfer from another country. So, lastly on this slide, we are in the health and wellness industry. And in the UK, it's estimated that people spend £19 million in this sector. So something is telling me and should be telling you that we are in the right marketplace because people will always spend money on trying to look and feel good. Let's have a look now at the company sales history, and I'm sure you will join me in thinking it's really impressive. From 1978 till now, there's been continuous growth, and there's been no dips and no plateaus, even in the recession. Now, Forever Living has been in the UAE for 12 years, and it's been in the UK for 22 years. And in the UK, between 2013 to 2014, it's doubled from 36 million turnover to 75 million. So let's look at who we are, and let's look at some of the awards that have been given to Forever. It's received the Investors and People Award, which is a government-backed scheme, and it's awarded to companies for training and for support given to their business owners like you and me. We are in the top 3% in the UK. Also, we are an award-winning member of the Direct Selling Association in the UK, and that's a government body of the industry. These awards given to Forever actually show me and show you the integrity of the company. So, The next slide looks, as you can see, at the global success of Forever, and it raises the question of why are we so successful? Well, we are so successful because of our team marketing strategy. It's very profitable, but it's really not traditional. You will never see our products advertised in magazines, and you will not see them in shops either. Let me give you an example of a traditional company, a massive company like Coca-Cola. Now they produce their drinks and it gets put into cans and they pay other parties and businesses to ship it to the wholesalers, and then again more money is involved in moving it to the retailers, it's stockpiled, and eventually it gets to us. And many different companies are actually involved in that process. And the amount of time and effort and money put into that rises, and the amount put into marketing the brand is immense. So now let's look at the not traditional company, Forever Living. It's a vertical integrated company. Now this means that everything is done by us, by Forever. No other companies are paid or are involved. From growing, harvesting, packaging, shipping of products, the only people who profit is the company and the business owner like you and like me. It keeps the costs down, and basically we are in control of the whole process, so we know exactly what's going into our products. So the benefits of this team marketing. I love saying this, the earnings are uncapped, and I love the fact that no one's going to turn around and say you're earning too much or even earning too little. It's completely up to you. And the big thing that drew me towards Forever Living was the fact that you can work full-time or part-time around your commitments. You will receive the full training and support using our simple business plan. You will be added to our Global Diamond page and various groups in the UK who are very large and very successful, and they offer their support to us. Importantly, I think you decide on your goals, and we will guide you, but no one is going to tell you what you are aiming for, so it's very personal to you. As you know, it's a global business opportunity, as mentioned earlier, and there are fantastic incentives given by like chairman's bonus and car plan and global travel, which we will actually go into more later. And lastly on this slide, we have lots of public recognition and praise in our team. It's a breath of fresh air actually after teaching for 20 years. So what do we do? Well, first and foremost, we use the products. And now you should become your best owner. Your house should become the Aloe house. And this way, you can recommend and share the products. And also, we recommend you have, it says here 20 to 30 regular customers. I would personally say 15 to 20. Also, we suggest that you build a team. You need to talk to people really about the business and let them all know what you do, just like you are listening to us today. We really encourage you to find 5 key people and show them how to work the business cycle so they can coach others to share the products and get 15 to 20 customers and find their 5 key people just like you've done. So what do I actually mean by work the business cycle? Well, there it is, the next slide. So the first thing you do is you contact people, and it can be in your country or, as I say, anywhere in the world, because remember, it's global. Now this can be done by phone, by email, by text, by messenger, any way you can find to tell them about our products and about the business. Maybe you could tell them about how you can achieve a second income, for example. Then you take these interested people to the local business presentation, or you could send them this, or you could do one yourself with them. Then this person will register. In Dubai, it's using a paper form at the office. Elsewhere in the UK and other countries, it can be done online. And once the initial training has been done, you will have a planning meeting with your business owner, and they will show you how to get the income that you want. And then they start the cycle. Then when they've told you how to get to, sorry, I've lost my way bits. I'll continue and do that again. They will show you how to get the income you want and show you how to get to manager and then how to get the incentives. And I'm going to go on to the next slide in a minute, because none of this is possible unless you have a why, and that why is written in the middle, and the why is the reason you are doing this. It's the goal that you want to get to because it's your vehicle to succeed in this business. It's what's going to drive you. So there's lots of different examples of whys on the slide. Is it the car? Would you like a new car? Is it the global travel? Is it because you want self-development or financial freedom? And also, even a pension is available in this country, in this company. So for me, it started as a holiday. My why was to get my children and my husband on a skiing holiday. But as soon as I saw what was available, the incentives when I could become manager, I changed my why, and my why changed dramatically to trying to get myself and my husband out of stressful jobs so we could work together in Forever and become financially independent. So the next slide. So, as I mentioned earlier, we love you to find 5 key people. Now let me explain why it's important to build a team. Now imagine, I'm sorry if you're a bloke, but imagine you're that lady in the black skirt and purple top. So you're only able to give 10 hours a week, which is absolutely fine. You need to find 5 people. So as you can see, there's somebody there who can work 20 hours alongside their part-time job, and they join your team. Then maybe someone else, a business builder, could give 30 hours. Maybe, I don't know, they're a mobile hairdresser, maybe they're a personal trainer, and it links in really well with their business, and they can talk to their customers daily. You might find a business builder who can give the 50 hours a week. Maybe they haven't actually got a job yet, and they can give their whole full time to this business. Maybe you've got somebody else who would like to join who's a single parent, and they can only give 5 hours a week, and that's completely fine. And maybe a friend of yours can give 10 hours a week like you. So if you look carefully, your 10 hours have been multiplied to 125 hours. These hours are in your business, so you will be paid not for 10 hours, but for 125 hours. You have duplicated your time by finding your 5 key people and showing them how to get 15 to 25 customers and find their own 5 key people. So that's my bit up. Thanks for listening to my voice. Time for a different voice, I think. Now let me introduce you to my colleague, Emma Pollard, who is a manager in our Global Diamond team.
Thank you, Elaine. That's great. Yes, as Elaine said, my name's Emma Pollard. I joined Forever in November last year. I joined with Elaine, actually joined her team. And as again, Elaine said, I did reach manager in April this year. So that was just in about 5 months, which is a little bit longer than Elaine took. But I was working part-time and just getting to know the business at my own pace. A little bit about my background. I moved to Dubai 8 years ago when I stopped work to be a stay-at-home mum to my 3 young children. But before that, I used to work full-time in corporate pensions in the UK, which I really, really enjoyed, but it's very different to what I'm doing now. I do absolutely love this job as it provides me with an income which has no limits and increases every month, and I can work completely flexibly around my family life, and I really enjoy working for myself. I could never imagine how I could make that happen before. Okay, so I'm actually going to talk you through, I'm actually going the wrong way through these slides. Here we go. I'm going to talk you through how we get paid and what we get paid, because that's obviously very important to all of us thinking about the business. What we're called Forever Business Owners, or FBOs, you might see that. And don't worry about remembering all of the numbers I talk about, but it's just to give you an idea about how it works and how it builds and the potential earnings that we can gain. Firstly, there are 3 main stages, I think, to this journey. One is when you first join, you'll most certainly start off purely retailing, selling to your friends and family, and using some of the 250 amazing Forever products yourself. As Elaine said, it's really important to be your best customer and experience the products so that you know the benefits that they have and the products that are really your favourite. It's hard to tell somebody about something that you haven't used yourself. So at this initial level, you'd probably be looking at an income of around £200 to £400 a month, or in dirhams, 1,200 to 2,500 a month, split between bonus and commission payments, which I'll explain in more detail in a moment. The second stage is probably after a couple of months, you may have introduced the business to a few others who have then joined your team. So you're now what we call a business leader, and earnings more than double. So we're talking £800 to £2,000 a month now, some good money there, or 4,500 to 10,000 dirhams. And then after that, stage 3 is when those team members have all done the same as you did and have all got active teams of their own, and you're a business developer, and earnings are limitless, starting at around the £2,000 mark, or 10,000 dirhams, to £20,000 or 100,000 dirhams a month. Imagine that. Okay, before we go on any further with the numbers, let me just explain. Because Forever is a global company and there are all the different currencies involved from the different countries, we have a way of giving a common basis of calculating the value of the products, which is called a case credit, and that's on which we earn our income. One case credit is approximately £227 retail, or 850 dirhams in dirhams. All of your sales will be recorded as a number of case credits. So going back, we get two forms of income, commission and bonus. The commission element comes directly from your sales. As business owners, we purchase the products at wholesale price, which is 30% less than the retail price. So simply, you buy the products for less than you sell them for, therefore earning that 30% on everything you sell. Secondly, each month that you qualify for a bonus payment by selling 4 cc's or more, you will receive a payment of between 5% and 18% of all the products you have sold, plus between 3% and 13% of everything your team have sold too. Don't worry, as I said, about remembering those percentages, but it's just important to realise that the percentages based on your area within the business build as you go through, and I'll explain this in more detail in a moment. So in the Forever business, there are various levels, starting with a new distributor. This is what you are when you first sign up. As a new distributor, you get 15% discount on the products. So you get your first promotion. So to get your first promotion, you gain the maximum 30% commission. Ideally, you buy the new distributor pack, which is worth 2 case credits. This new distributor pack gives you some of the most popular products to try and sell, and some business literature and some product brochures. So now you're really ready to start your business. You can show people what you've bought and explain about the products and about the business. In the UK, there is an alternative to this, and it's to buy just a clean 9 to start with if you prefer, or in Dubai, you can actually start with just a minimum 200 dirhams worth of products. But this does not get you that first promotion to assistant supervisor, so you would actually remain a new distributor until you have purchased 2 case credits worth of products, only getting that 15% commission. It's only once you are assistant supervisor level do you qualify for 5% bonus. So, as I mentioned, to get this monthly bonus, you need to be active and to be accruing a sales or team sales of 4 case credits or above. If you have a team member join and sign up with a new distributor pack, it's important to realize this actually counts as 2 case credits. Remember I said if you sign up and buy the new distributor pack, it counts as 2 case credits? Well, if you sign somebody into your team who does that, that counts towards your 4 case credits that month to qualify for bonus. So it helps you Forever recognise that you're working hard to build a team and spread the Forever business, and they give you that 2 case credits as your own personal value. Okay, so now you know what you're doing. The first focus really should be to get to your next promotion and a good pay rise. So this is to supervisor and an 8% bonus level. To get this, you need to retail 25 case credits over 2 consecutive months. Most of our teams actually did this alone in a few weeks, But it's even easier, as you see here on the slide, if you've got a couple of people in your team, and then you can get there quicker and with everybody just doing a little bit. Okay, so if you have 1 or 2 people in your team and everybody sells 4 case credits, you will easily reach that promotion over that 2 months, because there'll be 4 of you retailing and using 4 case credits worth of products each. So that's 16 case credits a month. Over 2 months is obviously 32 case credits. You've easily hit that first promotion level in the 2 months to supervisor. So that's great news all round, as everybody will get a bonus check on payday. Now for some more good news, once you are at supervisor level, Forever start to pay you a bonus on your downline team sales too. So the amount they pay you will be 8% of your own personal sales, but they'll also pay you, as you'll see on the little chart there, 3% of your team sales on top of that. Further generosity from Forever means that, as I mentioned before, you will also get a sign-up bonus every time you sponsor a new person to join your team. And this is about £45 or about 250 dirhams, and that soon adds up. This promotion ladder now continues a couple more times up to manager level, with you achieving goals and receiving pay increases and sponsoring bonus payments. So the next level is assistant manager. By now, you've typically got 10 to 15 people in your team, but only 3 or 4, or 5 if you've been really productive, that you've personally introduced. The rest have come from your team members introducing their team members. And again, if each team member purchases or uses 4 cc's of products to sell or use each month over the 2 months, you will reach this next stage easily. So there's another pay increase now to 13% bonus. So you can see there the earnings potential is building all the time. Plus now you will start to see 8% on your first generation downline and 5% on their downline team members. You still get a bonus when you sponsor anyone new to your team, and not forgetting the 30% you're still getting on all the products you sell. So at this level, reached hopefully just within a few months, you can be earning at least £600 or 3,500 dirhams a month from just a few hours a week of flexible, enjoyable and sociable working or networking. So now here we are. This is really where we all start off wanting to get to. Our first big goal, to manager. We've reached manager. So what now? This gets you the highest level of personal sales bonus of 18%, plus between 5 and 13% of commission on each of your team sales too. Again, typically you're now building a team of 15 to 25, and the money really starts to increase. When you join, this can seem a way off, and it did to me, but I can assure you, if I can achieve this in 5 months, you can too. It's just a case of repeating the cycle Elaine talked about earlier, and the power of numbers when you duplicate your time by building a team. Everybody benefits through every stage of this journey. So what happens now when you're manager? What happens now is that you continue to retail and recruit as normal, and you aim to help your team reach manager too. As you see there, imagine that's how the money works if you've got managers in your downline from your first generation. Once you have 2 managers in your first generation downline, you're called a senior manager. And as you can see on the slide, the earnings potential at this level is approximately 15 to 30,000 a month in dirhams. When you progress to soaring manager with 5 managers, then sapphire managers and diamond sapphire manager, and the ultimate goal for all of us when we start at Forever is a diamond manager. Now, a diamond manager is somebody that's got 25 personally sponsored managers, and look at those earnings, my goodness me. And in dirhams, that would be 135,000 a month. Fancy that? I tell you, I do. Alongside these earnings, once you're a manager, you qualify for other incentives as well, like chairman's bonus, earned incentive known as car plan, which is extra money that they give you, the company give you for 3 years. But you don't have to spend it on a car. You can spend it on anything, but it's based on the idea of buying a car with it. So this is up to 6,300 a year or 37,000 dirhams. So it's 2,000 to 3,000 dirhams a month. Global travel. Forever will send you on an all-expensive paid trip abroad with spending money once you reach the required business level. In 2015, this year, it was in Singapore, and 7,000 people got to go, with 700 of those receiving one of those lovely big checks we saw in the previous slide. A free holiday with spending money. That sounds good to me. Okay, so this all happens to real people like you and me, who take the opportunity and work hard to make it happen. Natalie Healy is an example of this. She was one of the ladies shown with one of those nice big checks. I don't know whether you've heard of her, but she took a little while to get her feet under the table with the business, and now she's the most successful network marketing lady in the UK. I'd like to introduce now my colleague and friend Jane. Sorry, it's actually not Jane, it's actually Karen, who's going to talk about the products.
Hi, my name's Karen Wright. My background is in nursing. I love my job in nursing, but I left it 8 years ago when my children were young, as it was tough coping with the long hours and shift work. I was looking to return to work last year when my youngest was about to start school, but I wanted something flexible and that would fit around my children. I joined Forever a year ago, and it's been the best decision. I started initially by retailing the fantastic products, and I gradually recruited people similar to myself into my team. I became manager after just 5 months part-time, and I now also have the car plan, and I'm hoping to qualify for some of the other incentives this year. So, our products. Well, aloe vera is the main ingredient in all of our products. Our aloe vera drinking gel is the purest on the market today, and it accounts for over half of all the sales of Forever products. It contains over 75 vitamins and minerals, and it benefits us in many ways. Aloe vera nourishes the skin, making it grow healthy from the inside. It aids digestion, so we absorb the nutrients from the aloe and from our food much better, making us feel healthy and have more energy. It boosts the immune system, which helps us to fight infections, and it also suppresses the allergic response, so it calms allergies such as asthma and eczema. It's also packed full of antioxidants, which help to protect us from damage from free radicals, which can cause premature aging and cancers. We make and we recommend our aloe products that help in many areas, that help in mobility. For example, our Forever Freedom contains aloe along with glucosamine, chondroitin, MSM and vitamin C, all ingredients that help with the joints. We have a wide range of nutritional supplements, all in their most natural form and produced in a way to be most beneficial to the body. Our vitamin C, for example, is bound to oat bran, as this takes longer for the body to digest, and therefore more of the vitamin C is absorbed by the body. Our omega-3 supplement is very pure. We only fish in the unpolluted waters of the Arctic, and the oil is taken only from the muscle of the fish, making it a very, very pure product. We also have a range of products that can benefit animals. We have personal care products such as our deodorant, which is free from aluminium salts. We have shampoos, conditioners, toothpaste, sunscreen, soap, etc. All superior products to those available in the shops. We have weight management products, which are very popular. The Clean9, Fit1 and Fit2 programs are designed to rid the body of toxins and chemicals that are stored in our fat cells. By cleansing these toxins out of the body, the fat cells are used for energy and the weight won't go back on. The Fit1 and Fit2 programs are follow-on to the Clean9, and they're designed to sustain a healthy lifestyle and a permanent change. We have a range of sports performance products too, such as the RG+, which helps increase the blood flow during exercise, allowing you to train for longer without getting tired. We also have a superior skincare range, which is certainly the best that I've ever used. It contains aloe along with other ingredients and antioxidants to maintain healthy, young-looking skin. So why Forever Living products? There's lots of aloe vera products on the market. Well, Forever Living are the world's largest grower and producer of aloe vera and beehive products, so we have so much high-quality aloe to put into our products. The ingredients in all of our products are safe, natural and GM-free. Our aloe is organically grown, it's harvested by hand, so only the mature leaves are picked, and it's quickly transported to the on-site plant where it's cold compressed and it's stabilised without losing any nutrients. Forever Living have patented this stabilisation process and are the only company to do this. Forever Living also only use the nutritious inner gel in their products, and they discard the outer leaf, which can be harmful to humans. Again, we are one of the very few companies to do this. We also have an advisory board on hand to answer any questions, which consists of a doctor, a nutritionist and a vet. So help and advice is always on hand. Forever are so confident in the quality of their products that they offer a 60-day money-back guarantee. So if anybody is not satisfied with their products, they can get their money back. I'm now going to hand over to Jane, who's going to talk about your business in a box.
Hello, so my name is Jane Case. I started my business in November of 2014 and have so far moved up the marketing plan to manager, which I'm really excited about as I can now aim to achieve all of the amazing incentives on the marketing plan. So my background was office-based. I was a legal secretary, which I really didn't enjoy. I gave up working 9 years ago when I had my first child. I now have 3 children and had started to think about going back to work, but I just really needed something that would work around the children, which was really hard to find in Dubai. So my Forever Living business fits perfectly into my life now and allows me to stay at home with my youngest child while still earning my own money. And it also gives me something that I know I can focus on when they are older and they're all in full-time school and they just naturally spend less time with me, and gives me some goals to work towards then, which is really great. So now I'm going to tell you about the business in a box. So when you start your business, you need to be able to try the products and know what they're like in order for you to be able to recommend them to friends and family and potential customers. So as mentioned earlier, our job is to simply use and recommend the products. So your new distributor pack, your business in a box, contains the top selling products. So straight away you're able to start using and recommending them to other people. This is the best way to start your business, as not only does the pack contain a lot of literature to get your business started, it also gives you your first promotion to assistant supervisor. So the pack is worth 2 case credits, which takes you straight in at a assistant supervisor level and gives you the 30% commission and the 5% bonus from the company from day one. So you may be wondering if this will work for you. Sorry, it's going the wrong way there. So this business will work for you if you take it seriously. In any new venture, time and effort is required in the beginning stages. You need to be self-motivated. Nobody is going to be telling you what to do. You're your own boss, which for me is great, but it means you have to be self-motivated enough to put in the work and work closely with the person who introduced you. This is where your why becomes so important, as you need the drive to work on your business every day. You need to be prepared to share what you're doing with everyone, whether that's sharing the amazing products and helping someone with their health, or sharing the business opportunity and helping someone to earn an extra income. You need to attend training and be coachable and willing to learn about the company and products. And you need to have a great positive attitude and let everyone know how exciting this opportunity really is. You also need to commit to finding a few regular customers, like we mentioned earlier, around 20, which really isn't that hard as the products are so amazing, and building your team and developing your 5 key people so that you can work through the business cycle mentioned earlier and also help your 5 key people to start working through the business cycle. So from what you've seen so far, you may have decided that this is for you. In which case, brilliant. If you're in Dubai, you can simply go to our head office with the person who sent you this presentation, fill in a form, purchase your business in a box, and get started immediately. If you're in the UK, it's even easier. You can again contact whoever sent you this presentation and find out how to join online, and your business in a box can be delivered directly to your home. Or you may recognise the opportunity but just feel it's not for you at this time, in which case please take a look at our amazing products, as you might find something that could really benefit you or friends or family, or you might still be a little unsure. If so, please contact either myself or the team member who sent you this presentation and get your questions answered. So I hope this presentation has been helping you. It has been helpful in helping you to decide to begin your own Forever Living journey. We really look forward to hearing from you. Thank you for listening.